Beth and I had an amazing trip to Tahiti and Bora Bora recently. It was a 10-day vacation. Took 1 day to get over there and 1 day to get back, so we had 8 days over in French Polynesia. We spent 3 days in Tahiti and 5 days in Bora Bora. This was our hotel in Tahiti. We stayed at the Hilton. You can see there's no doors or windows going into the lobby here. Very open air, very tropical looking. It was a gorgeous hotel. We thoroughly enjoyed our stay here. Our only regret was that there was no access to the ocean from our hotel. They had a beautiful pool, but you couldn't really hop in the ocean water. While there in Tahiti, we toured local markets where they had fresh fish and vegetables and tourist items. We also one day hired a driver to drive us around the island of Tahiti and take us to some of the local sites, historical sites, and beautiful locations. This is the pool looking out back, and you can see the other islands in the Tahiti area there. Large pool. We were told this is the largest swimming pool in French Polynesia. It wraps on around the side beyond what you can see. Had a swim-up bar. Over here to the left, we were up on the 3rd floor, our room, and with a beautiful view looking out over the pool into the Pacific Ocean. Weather was gorgeous there. You can see bright sunny skies. Highs were about 85, 84 degrees, and the lows were in the high 70s to about 81. One thing that surprised us is we found wild chickens walking around. Beth knew that chickens eat insects and thought maybe the hotel had got this to help with insect problems, but they said no, it was just a wild chicken that got loose in the hotel lobby. Here's one of the falls that we got to see in that tour, driving tour around the island of Tahiti. Beautiful falls, beautiful landscapes. Here you can see the black sand beaches in the background there. From Tahiti, we flew to Bora Bora. You'll hear the PA announcements on the airplane were first in French and then said in English. About a 45-minute flight over. Once landed in Bora Bora, we had to take a boat to get to the island where our hotel was located. This guy was waiting for us on the dock at our resort. This is a video that I found on the internet that had some wonderful drone footage of our resort. We were at the Conrad Bora Bora Nui. Beautiful resort, very nice. They took very good care of us. We even had a butler assigned to us. We were in one of the cabins, or bungalows as they call them, on stilts over the water, as you see there. This is where we had breakfast every morning. Walkways out to the rooms, infinity edge pools that lead out to the ocean. There's kind of an overview of the resort. Golf carts all over the place and bicycles were given to us to get around on the resorts. Besides the bungalows, there were rooms up on the side of the hill that had some beautiful views looking back. That's looking back over to the main island of Bora Bora. We had a pool in the back of our bungalow just like that one. Beth and I had good intentions of going up to the spa and getting a massage, but we just stayed so busy we never found time to do that while we were there in Bora Bora. But this was a beautiful footage panning back out from the resort. This is a video of our bungalow. Actually, our bungalow is just to the left. We were in room bungalow 120. This is bungalow 121. I found this video out on the internet also, and this fella, it looks just like our bungalow, but he did a much better job of videotaping the bungalow than I did. When we arrived, we had champagne and chocolates waiting for us, flowers all over. We told them that it was near our anniversary, wedding anniversary, and they had flowers waiting for us and towels shaped like swans on the bed. Pretty impressive. You can see it's one large room, king-size bed looking out to the patio, to the deck, and out to the ocean. A very large bathroom, his and her sinks on the left and right. A large tub that could probably hold 4 people in the back. Large walk-in shower. Here's a sitting area. This is our closet. You'll see the orange life vest up in the top of the closet there. I don't know that I've ever stayed in a hotel room before that had a life vest in the closet. We never used the life vest. We just had snorkeling gear that they provided, so we could hop off the back patio of our bungalow and just hop in the water and go swimming. There was a mini fridge. Complimentary water was provided. All the rest was you were charged for if you used. Here's looking out to our back patio. You can see the grass roof hanging down outside the doors there. We had kind of a tarp trampoline kind of thing on the left over there that you could lay on to lay out in the sun. And you can see we had a private swimming pool, loungers to sit in. And off to the right there, lower down, is the deck where you could hop into the water. The rooms were fairly high-tech. They had Bluetooth speakers all over so that you could Bluetooth your phone to the speaker systems inside of the room and out on the patio so that you could have your own music playing out there. Here's the walk down to the deck and the stairs to get down into the water. Most of the water near us, this water was about 10 to 15 feet deep, but most of the water closer in was chest high, kind of like pool water, very warm. The water was very clear. We could see tropical fish all over, and there were stingrays that came down through our area on a regular basis. One morning we got up and there were people just outside of our cabin looking down into the water, and when we looked down ourselves, we saw eagle rays. We had snorkeling gear that they provided, and before we left I bought a GoPro camera that is good underwater down to 33 feet. It records in 4K video, and that's what most of this video came from. This was a coral that was just outside of our room, our bungalow, and Beth called this the nursery. You're gonna, as they get closer in, you're gonna see there's lots of little tiny fish that had just been newborn, and I'm sure they were hatched inside the reef there, and they were using that for protection. But there were almost hundreds of these little fish all over the place on that little reef. There was lots of little reefs like this with lots of small tropical fish. What we found was that if you swam up to these reefs, the fish would duck down into the reef for protection. But if you just kind of floated there for a few seconds, the fish would come back out. They'd realize that you're not a threat. There were larger fish also, as you can see here, lots of brightly colored fish. In this area, just behind our cabin, it was only a few feet deep. This was a guy, a fire dancer, that we saw at dinner one night. This was the dancers that were another part of that show one night while we were having dinner. This was a sushi restaurant here at the resort. One day we took a snorkeling trip where they took us out on a boat to a special area, and we got to see these black-tipped reef sharks. These are non-man-eating. The sharks are probably 4 to 7 feet long, and they told us just don't put your hands, don't touch the sharks, but they're safe to be around. We also, as you can see, saw lots of stingrays, and you could touch the stingrays on the top. They're kind of slimy. The tails are very rough, and they told us just don't put your hands down in the stingray's mouth and you'll be safe. But our tour guide had a little bit of food that he could give to the stingrays, and that would cause them to come up close to us and let us pet them. He was nice enough to hold our camera and shoot this video. Again, you can see chest-high water, very warm water out there, very clear water, 30 to 50 feet visibility underwater.
I got it. Great.
I was actually trying to shoot all those yellowfish and not that lady's behind. It was kind of spooky to see sharks that close to you, but you became pretty comfortable with them pretty quickly. That's just a water droplet on the lens that's slowly dropping down. But Beth and I you could see tropical fish. It's like being in an aquarium. The red band on her wrist and on my wrist is our room key to get us back into the hotel, so we didn't have to carry a metal key or a card. The stingrays were so graceful. The water was very salty, so it was very easy to just float on the top of the water as you're snorkeling. rays and the sharks seemed to coexist just fine. They next put us back on the boat and took us to a place where we got to see manta rays. Manta rays are much bigger than stingrays. They can have wingspans from 10 to 25 feet, we were told. These manta rays were down about 20, 25 feet below us, and they told us that it was not safe to touch a manta ray, to be that close, too close to them. But it was amazing to watch these large animals. For our third stop, we got back on the boat and they took us to a place called the Coral Garden. This place was had again chest-high water, a lot more reefs, no stingrays that I saw or sharks, but lots of very colorful tropical fish. There's Beth and I snorkeling through the coral gardens. A whole school of these beautiful blue fish. This snorkeling trip was probably the highlight of the whole vacation. To be able to swim with rays and sharks and all these tropical fish was truly amazing. After we left the coral gardens, we got back on the boat and they took us to a private island where they cooked fish and salads and had a lunch just waiting for us, which was amazing also. Just one of the couple and Beth and I and the tour guide and two of his helpers to prepare the food. It was truly an amazing day out on the water. After our snorkeling trip, the next day we took a tour around the island of Bora Bora, and they showed us all kinds of wonderful, amazing scenes. We also got to take a tour of a place where they make very colorful sarongs, and you'll see a demo in just a minute.
Show you how to make makeup tie-dye. Okay, first, the material 100% cotton. The cotton made from China.
Okay.
China.
Why China? Because very cheaper there. Thank you, China, for the business. And after the technique, just the folding. Voilà, just imagine here. Voilà, that's it. Okay. And after all the dye, the color make from the plant, the flower.
Okay.
Voilà, clitoria flower make blue purple colors the flower, and you make some salad. It's okay. Voilà, blue purple.
Ah.
Voilà.
Ah,
Okay. Now I mix the color. Voilà. 3 colors. Now 2 person open the pario. Voilà, that's the result here.
ah, very nice.
Voilà, technique how you fold. Okay. Okay, now it's not finished. After, just put on the tin roof. Voilà, you can be like that, so beautiful. Make for the linoleum plastic sensor.
Okay.
Oh,
Rubber, just put on.
Made from rubber?
yeah,
Yeah, rubber.
made from rubber.
Don't forget the name Bora Bora. Bora Bora, no made in China. Make Bora Bora. Voila, that's it. And after, just the sand bleach.
Oh,
10
sun
minutes, yeah,
bleaches.
sand bleach. 10 minutes after, just take care of the design. You take it off.
Take it off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Put here.
okay.
Voila. Okay. And then wash cold water.
Nice.
Nice.
Wash cold water. And you make the day 300 meg per day.
Wow.
100 per
Per
day.
day.
Wow.
Because I daily for the hotel or another island.
Okay. Wow. So beautiful.
Voila. That's it. Okay, now just move the other side. Second demonstration how to tie pattern.
Oh, good.
I don't know
How to what?
How to tie it.
How to tie them. Oh, okay, good.
How to wear it.
This one. This one the material.
We wound up buying some
Thailand.
souvenirs. That green and blue shirt hanging directly in front of us, I wound up buying it. It was the right size. I have that in my closet now. Beth bought one of the sarongs for Robin.
Turning into shirts. 200 to 300 a day. That's a lot.
That's a big production.
But it didn't take her, what, 5 minutes? That was really pretty.
Well, to get the extra colors on there.
This one more detail,
Yeah.
Yep.
a lot more detail.
I think those ones come pre-printed maybe.
Maybe.
Like this one. I don't think that-
Don't know about that.
model.
No, not me.
Model.
Hands up. Okay, 150 different ways to wear, huh? 150. So you make a flower. Voilà, even. Okay, even. Just twist and you twist here inside. Okay, and after just 1, 2, and circle the end. Fix on you.
Ah.
Wow, perfect.
Not finish. Long way. Yes, and
Oh, very nice.
Ah.
Oh, there's the
Nice.
flower. Yes.
flower. Miroir.
Ah.
Very
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Miroir. Another way.
Oh, next bottle.
Next model. Okay, hands up please. Make a long way.
Okay.
Long ways. Okay.
Long way. This here, double knot. 2 knot. Okay, after no finish.
Ah.
And you make a long or short. Okay?
Okay.
Make a long. Voilà. That's it.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice.
Voilà. Make a long or short. Huh? Okay? One more time.
Oh, next model.
And for the men.
Oh, there's men designs too. Oh.
Okay, just even.
Okay.
Okay? Twist and then twice. Yep, and to tie here.
Mm.
Voila.
Oh, very nice.
Men too.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
Make a warrior. Hein? Derek, faut juste déchirer. C'est coupé là sur le bas. One long, one short.
oh. Okay.
Okay? And then
One
just
long,
double
one
knot
short.
here. Two knot. After the long, just tuck in here.
Ah, nice.
Voila. Make a warrior.
Ah.
Did I get it?
Turn around. Take a look.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah. Very good. We're all dressed.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah. Very
All dressed
nice.
for luau, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All the model picture together.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Picture. Just. Ah, okay.
Yep, yep. Is it showing? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
By where? You're here
Oh,
in the
here.
patio, inside.
All
Voila.
of our models together. All right. Group picture. The day after this tour around the
One,
Bora
two,
Bora
three, say
Island,
Bora Bora.
we went on a jet ski tour around the island.
Voila.
Good. Pretty amazing trip.
One,
Sure. These jet skis are pretty fast, 45, 50 miles an hour, and I think Beth had to hang on pretty tight, especially as we hit waves. Here's our tour guide, yeah. And here's our other folks that are with us. You'll see there was one other family with us on this jet ski trip. Yeah, yeah. That's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say Bora Bora.
Bora Bora! At one point during our trip, the tour guide took us into a small lagoon and had us stay on our jet skis while he went back into the forest
Have fun,
and
buddy.
grabbed a bunch of small bananas and mangoes and pineapples and coconuts, and you'll see the wonderful display he made.
Got all this fruit, and just with a pocket knife has carved all this up, and quite a piece. Look how he's woven
Yeah.
the palm leaves there.
Sorry, I don't have a cheeseburger.
Very good, very good. All right, well, we got to try some.
This is the Polynesian show we got to see one night. Pretty amazing. Our tables were right there on the next to the stage. We had dinner prior to the show. We have enjoyed our stay here in Bora Bora. We've got a chance to do some wonderful snorkeling, and we've seen some wonderful rays and sharks and fish, and hopefully we caught some good video that you'll be able to see. Right behind us is our home for the last 5 days, bungalow number 120, and we have really enjoyed our stay here. Maruru.
Maruru.
That means thank you.